What's going on, guys? Glasgow NZ here, out with the Vanquish 440. My Vanquish 560 should be coming in the mail tomorrow, so next video might be with that. But back at the same spot that's been proving to have some really good finds. There's just signals everywhere, and I've only done about 10% of this spot, and just came back, very first signal, and I've got a penny. Let's see what that is. Oh, it looks to be British. Very first penny, and it's British. I'll definitely take that. Don't know what date it is. No, I don't think I can get a date. 1916 maybe? Sweet, that's a nice early one. Awesome. Alright, second target was a $1 coin, and third target decided to dig a low tone, and turns out to be a bullet casing. Sweet, I'll take that. Alright guys, right near the surface, I just found something really cool, and I think I know exactly what it is, because I found one a few weeks ago at a different spot, but I'm pretty sure that's a sterling silver baby bracelet, and yet I can see writing on the inside, so I don't want to reveal writing, as the last one said happy first birthday and two people's names, so I'm going to clean that up, straighten it. Last one was in a lot better nick. This one's pretty beaten up. It was about a few inches down, so not too deep. But yeah, that is incredible. Nice bit of sterling silver. Well, I don't find many of these often, but I thought I would, as it's a low tone and it was pretty deep. But it was a Cooper nickel shilling. Sweet, I'll take that. Don't know what the year is. Pretty corroded. 1950 something, but nice. Queen Elizabeth Cooper nickel shilling. Alright, and then very next signal, got another pre-decimal, and it looks to be a half penny, but I don't know what it's going to be. Oh, it's British. Sweet, haven't found a single New Zealand penny or half penny today. Found a British penny and now a British half penny. Usually I find not many of these and then just so many New Zealand. Who's that gonna be? I cannot tell. Says Rex up there, so I'm guessing it's King Edward or King George V. So I'll definitely take that. It's a British halfpenny. Dug another nice little low tone, and got a little button. Can't really tell what it says. I think it says tribe on both sides, but still got a bit of fabric there. Not sure if it's old at all, but neat little button. Alright, this one was super deep down, but it's a penny. Don't know if it's British. Looks like by the big writing, might just be a New Zealand penny. That's pretty corroded, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get any details off of that until I clean it later on, but I'll take that. And this might be one of the last signals from this spot, and I'm going to move on to another spot and try it out, see if I get any luck. Okay, this target was incredibly deep down there, over the whole digger deep, but what came out the hole was this. Not sure what it is, but it's got some sort of designs on it, and it's definitely like copper, so that has potential to be something cool that is really old. Who knows what that could be? So when I get home, I'll clean that up and give it a look. First decent target at the next spot, and it's a pretty decent condition. Australian rupenny. Look at that. That's amazing. It's at 1962. So not too old, pretty recent, but that is awesome. I'll definitely take that. Just found this nice little piece of jewellery or something, maybe an old watch, looks like it, with the little turn dial there, and it kept buzzing in the hole and kept finding little fragments of it, but that looks pretty cool. Don't know if it's old, but that's definitely be worth cleaning up. Sweet. We got another pre-decimal. The pre-decis aren't coming too frequent today, but it is a British. Pretty nice condition too, so it's probably King George. 1940. That is a pretty odd year to find, as we brought in our New Zealand pennies in 1940. So I think that's probably my first ever 1940 British penny. So I'll definitely take that. That is not too common of a find. Sweet. Been a while since that last penny again, but super deep down in there we have another one. So let's see what this one might be. Oh, and it's another British. 1938 by the looks. That one came out the hole pretty clean. But yeah, 1938 British penny. On the way back to the car, per usual, find a silver, and it's staring right at me. A beautiful New Zealand shilling. 1935. Absolutely stunning. Oh, finally we got a silver coin today. I pretty much gave up hopes of finding a silver coin, thought this was going to be a 1 cent, but no, it was a shilling. Sweet, I am happy now, I can rest easy. Right after that shilling, still making my way to the car, and I see green in the sidewall there. See if I can't pry that out. There we go. A nice New Zealand penny, 1946. I will take it. Hopefully we can get some more coins, even another silver, whilst we get back to the car. Right next to that last penny, got another one, literally a few centimeters over. Awesome, 1943. Looks like we've found a little pocket of coins. Sweet. Always check your holes, guys, because in the same hole, found 2 more New Zealand pennies. Sweet, what's that, 4 pennies in basically the same hole? Sweet, I'll take that for sure. I'll dig my pinpoint around there, see if I can't find any other coins or even little silvers mixed in. Welcome to the breakdown, guys. Found quite a few nice things on a quick short hunt, but all the brown buggers here, absolutely crazy how many I find of those. Got $4.10 in spendies, not too much, but I'll take it. Some of these finds, got a bullet casing, got a little heart pendant charm thing. Then I found that little button. Haven't really done research on one of these items, but it says tribe on both sides with a few stars on either side, so if you know where that could be or if it has any age, please let me know. I doubt it, but you never know. Some British pennies, that beautiful 1940, really nice condition. First one of them, as like I said, brought in our New Zealand pennies in 1940, so that's probably not too common of a find. And a nice British halfpenny as well, which can't tell the date, but it's either 1911, 1921 or 1931. I'm guessing it's probably 1921, is that probably the more common ones I find out of those 3 years. Then I found, still gave it a slight brush, but still unidentified, but no doubt it's a New Zealand penny, but I'll take that. And those 4 New Zealand pennies I found basically in the same hole, so that is really cool. Then this one, I think this might have been the first find at that second spot, 1962, beautiful Australian rue penny, so definitely super happy with that. Now on to the more better finds. Found this, haven't cleaned it yet, but also found all those little shrapnel pieces of the bracelet part, but nice little watch. I'll have to clean that up, but yeah, that's really nice find. Probably an old woman's watch, but yeah, super happy to find that. Haven't found a watch in ages. Then I got that little Cooper nickel shilling, and then that silver shilling. Super happy with that. Didn't think I was going to find a silver coin, but near the end of the hunt, found a nice silver shilling, so super happy with that. Should clean up nicely. Then I found this silver bracelet, and turns out it's just decoration on the inside. I think this is flipped inside out by being crushed and stuff, but doesn't have any writing or anyone's name in it, apart from it staying sterling silver, so that's really nice. Don't think I'll ever be able to return that with it just being blank, but yeah, super awesome. Because this is the other one I found exactly like it. You can see it says sterling silver in there, and it's the exact same one. This got the decorativeness on the outside, same as the other one, and it says happy first birthday, and then people's names, which I'm covering up just in case someone comes forward on a post I made that I can return this. But that's what I found on another hunt that I haven't shown. and found one just like it, just without any writing on the inside. And now the last find, which ended up to be my favorite, my find of the day. It was that find that was the copper and dirty, didn't really know what it was, thought it was some bracket, cleaned it up, and turns out it's a hand. And it took me ages to figure out what it was, had to get some outside opinion, and finally figured out that it's an old Victorian like hand letter clip. So that would have had another base plate that would have sat on top of, and it's got the bracket there, and luckily I found this in the hole as well. Another little piece that would have gone on that side, and that would have gone on there, and that would have sort of hinged up and held the letters back in the late Victorian era. So I'll put up some photos of this sort of exact same one. You can see it's got like pretty much the exact same design and everything on it. So this was made around 1880, so definitely got lots of age, and I'm stoked to have found this awesome piece of just history. I would have never guessed, never seen them before, but those Victorians love putting hands on everything, so I am stoked to have found that. That is absolutely awesome, and it really just shows the age of the spot, because the oldest coin I've found here is an 1886 halfpenny and some other couple 1890s pennies. So yeah, this spot dates back from around the 1860s, 1870s, but probably wouldn't have had much activity until the 1880s, and then it had lots of activities until the 1980s, but not too much super modern activity. So almost every hole is something good, even the low tones. You don't really get much rubbish at this place, so I'm excited. My 560 arrived, so next hunt is going to be with that, and we are going to just dig every signal and see if we can't find some other cool stuff. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this hunt, and if you did, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.